Okay, don't look at that yet. Let's take a look here first. I need to focus a little bit. Okay, this is all just so exciting, you know? That's why I'm like really unfocused at the moment, but let's bring back the focus now. Hey everyone, this is Thecos, and today I got something really cool for you because I just got a huge delivery here. Check this out. Dragori Games has actually sent me the all-in for the Tanares RPG for 5e, and this is really cool. There's a lot of stuff in here, like all these books here, and there are even some dice in here, I think, and I don't know what that is. Maybe some maps or something, I'm not quite sure. I think there were maps in there as well. And also like a GM last pack. And that is like most interesting for me because that means I can play it solo. That means I can play it with other people without having to do the GM part. I mean, of course, I like doing the GM part, but hey, I mean, that is pretty cool. So yeah, let me get this all on the table and then we will take a look at it, right? So there we are. So much stuff here. So much stuff to unpack. So I don't know how long this unboxing will be, but we will see. So grab yourself a tea and then we can get started. Man, this tea, I made this tea like half an hour ago or 25 minutes ago and it's still very hot, but it's at least kind of drinkable. All right. I suggest I will put everything a little bit to the side for now. And then we will just, oh, this is so much heavy stuff here, and then we'll take a look at this here first. This is the most important thing because that is actually, these are like the source books here, right? Gonna be very interesting. You see, like here on the left, that seems to be like a GM screen. So looking forward to that. So let me just quickly open that up. All right, so this is really cool. You can actually feel this here. This is like glued on. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, but there's like an extra layer just with these eyes and this compass kind of shape. So I don't know much about this world here, so this will be very interesting for me to explore. Yes, I will do another video on this, like when I like show you like in detail like what this actually does. Today we will just unbox it, right? So this is cool. You could get this case here in different colors, and I got the white one, which is really cool actually. I think there was also a black one, if I'm not mistaken. So you see here, Tanares. And on the other side, we have another emblem here. And yeah, there we go. Like the case has like this dragon scale kind of thing. And that's pretty cool. All right, so let's just get everything out here. And see what we have inside here. And yeah, this is cool and sturdy. Oh, look at this. There's actually some artwork inside. That's kind of hard to see on camera, I think. There's like a little torch there. There's a dragon statue in there. You probably can't see it. And then here in the back, you see like this magic book and this banner. Very, very cool. So let me put that aside. And then let's take a look. Let's take a look at the GM screen first. So let's take a look at the artwork first here. So here we have some kind of mage battling a dragon. And yeah, and here are the claws of the dragon inside. What kind of info do we have? We have actions in combat, temporary hit points. Yeah, pretty much like the most important things here. Difficult, the DCs here. That's very good because I don't always know the DCs by heart here. I haven't played Dungeons and Dragons in a while actually. I think last year I actually did have a game of Dungeons and Dragons where I was the Dungeon Master, of course, again. But I usually play Savage Worlds. Conditions, and then here we have like travel, food, and that kind of stuff. Very cool. All right. And also, I actually do have a one-pager that I created myself with like the most important Dungeons & Dragons info, so that probably helps as well. Okay, cool. So, next thing, we do have a map here. Okay, so maybe then that is not a map pack here. I'm not quite sure. We do have a map here of Tanares, so let's just see here. Oh, that is way too large for the camera. Oh yeah, that is way too large for the camera. But I can show you like parts of it here. Colbjorn we have here, and Bennett, the Central Empire. Yeah, very cool. Wow, this is a huge map because like way down here, oh, can I show that to you? Way down here we have even another like continent, part of the continent. That is like all this brown and stuff. Okay, and then not only that, it's also double-sided. We also have like a town here, a town map of downtown. I don't know what the town is called, but very cool. Yeah, I like that. That is very cool. So that is like much more immersive, right? If you have like this map here, that's something you don't always have. So that is nice to have for sure. Very, very cool. Let's put that aside as well. And then we have the 3 source books, where we'll have to just get rid of the shrink wrap. All right, there we go. So we do have 3 books here. We have Adventure in the Realms of Madness. Most likely here's like the story in here, or story bits. I don't know how much story is in there, but there should be quite a lot because we do have the Achievement pack. So let's see. Then we have the Player's Guide, and then we also have the Campaign Source Book. Okay, so, well, they were in this order. So let's take a look at them in this order. Wow, this artwork is pretty cool. Take a look at this, man. This is pretty cool. It is quite disturbing, but very cool. Nice. And then here, venture into the Penumbral Plain. Get ready for In the Realms of Madness, an exciting adventure. Yeah. That begins with a thrilling investigation and leads your characters to face the horrors of the Penumbral Plain, orchestrated by the sadistic villain Tenebrison. Okay, cool. So 8 chapters, like a cool boss and open world exploration. That's great. Open world exploration is always good. I hope this is good in here because, yeah, I do a lot of open world exploration in my games as well. Very cool. All right. So let's just skim it quickly. So we do have the contents here. We have 8 chapters, like it said on the back. And then let's just quickly like go through here, right? So there are a few infos for me then. If I lead this adventure, right? It's usually because I usually don't play, because nobody wants to lead adventures, right? It's always me who has to do it, but I like to do it actually. And then here we have the chapter 1. Ooh, look at this. Like the artwork is pretty good. And it's like really well laid out and everything. I like this. We have a few dungeons here. All right. I don't want to go too much into spoiler territory here. But let's just see here, so we see, right? Lots of stuff in here. Lots of NPCs, as it looks like, and enemies and exploration. That's pretty cool. All right. Let's take a look at the next one here. The Player's Guide. Okay, this is not spoiler territory anymore, because that's probably the guide I will hand out to players. Of course, only if they have washed their hands, right? Yeah, I'm very, like, picky with my games. So, let's see. We do have species, new classes and subclasses. New classes and subclasses. That means you most likely take the... Do you just take D&D? I think you just take Dungeons and Dragons as the basis, right? And then you put that on top. That means you can like take the regular classes of D&D, I suppose. And then you can add like these new classes here. At least that's what it looks like. I don't know yet. I will have to take a look at the source book in just a moment. But very cool. Okay. 5 factions. It says a little bit about the religions, about the factions. That's very cool. And here are like all the different classes and species and whatever. Like the artwork is really good. Gotta say. The artwork is really nice. Very cool. Wow, this is a quality. This is a quality adventure, I think. It looks like it at least. Very cool. We have here enemy. We have like the different levels here for the wizard, I suppose. See a second level. Oh no, that's something else. Oh, what can it be here? What is that? That is something weird. Mutations. Okay, wow. There's like a lot of interesting stuff in here. I'm looking forward to just diving into the world and like learning more about this world that has been created here. There seems to be like a lot in here. That is pretty crazy, but very nice. And then we have the source book. That is most interesting for me now, because that should be like the GM's guide, I suppose. Let's see. Tanares overview, factions. Yeah, I think that is pretty much the GM guide. It doesn't say here, but I suppose. Yeah, greetings esteemed game masters. So that is my part now. Very cool. So here is a little bit about the world of Tanares. It's not too much actually. That is pretty good. That is pretty good. There is Eldritch Horror also in Tanares. That is something that I'm looking forward to a lot, because I like this whole Cthulhu mythos. So that is pretty nice. Okay, very nice. Here's like something about like the different regions here. Oh, very cool. That looks a little bit Japanese inspired. So there seems to be like a lot of stuff in here. Then here we have probably like the here's some items, it looks like, and we have the enemies, it looks like. Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't want to like spoil too much. Oh, something is happening here. Interesting. Like lots of interesting stuff. Meal. So like there's like a whole world here. We have pets, we have meals, we have like all kinds of stuff here. Wow, history. Very, very cool. Oh, I'm gonna have a field day looking at all of this. Because I will be done with my adventure that I'm currently leading, that I'm currently playing with my players, this year, sometime this year, and then I will take, like as usual, I will take like a 2-3 month break, sometimes a little bit longer, and then I will play the next adventure. I wanted to play Avatar or maybe like a Greek mythology adventure, but this one looks very good as well, so I might also play this with my players. Let's see. If so, then I could actually like maybe do a few videos on the channel. So these were the 3 source books, and now let's take a look at I think first we should take a look at the GM-less pack, because that kind of works, that kind of makes the most sense now, and then we will take a look at all the accessories. I think that's gonna be very, very interesting. So let me just quickly open this up here, and then we can take a look here. Because the GM-less pack not only lets a group play without a GM, that everybody can play, but it also enables solo play, as far as I know. So that will be very interesting for me, because I'm usually like very reserved. Like I'm usually not quite certain, like regarding RPGs without a GM, because like solo RPGs, because usually it's just journaling, right? Journaling is fine, but it's not really what I'm looking for in a solo RPG. So let's see if that is maybe the right thing. So we have like GM-less pack on all sides, and on the back it says we have 143 cards. We have 151 other cards, like smaller cards, mini Euro size, and then 1 adventure book. It doesn't, without a game master, doesn't say anything like solo. Oh, you can have solo or with your friends. Okay, like a solo RPG that actually does work. I mean, it would have to have like some adventure book kind of element, right? Otherwise it would just be journaling again. But I don't think so. This is like a huge world. I don't think it will be just journaling. Oh, wow. Look at this. We have a huge book here. Oh, okay. I guess I don't want to spoil anything, but let's see. Oh, even sleeves in here. Well, that is nice. That is nice. All right, so let's take a look here. So we do have Adventures GM-less, and that means, how does that work? So we do have the same world and everything. Can we still play with the other story there? I'm not sure. Introduction. I don't know. I will have to check that out myself. But yeah, well, I have to check that out myself. I will do another video to show you how this works. But very cool, actually. The rule of cool, of course, yeah. Okay, yeah, right. How do you do the rule of cool? Like here in the GM-less mode, the decision must become yours, because usually like the game master is the final call. This is the final word, as I always say. This is not the case here. Okay, here we have to just find out whatever we want. Beginning of the adventure. Oh no, I think that's a different adventure. Okay, that is cool. So you have 2 adventures. That makes sense, because if I play this solo, it's different than the other adventure I can play with players. So that is pretty cool. And you see here, like, there are like lots of numbers here, right? And you always have to like jump from number to number. So you do have like an adventure here, like an adventure book. That is amazing. That is truly amazing. Seriously. Okay, very, very cool. And then here we have sleeves, more sleeves. Let me put them all in one case here for now, yeah. And then here we have cards. So let's see. These are cards that are spoiler territory. Let me just open a pack here, so we can take a look. The cards have they actually have a pretty decent quality. They're okay, but it doesn't matter because we have sleeves anyway, and I will use them, of course, if they're included here. So, oh, they're double-sided. Okay, so here, oh, these are like mainly like, it seems like these are enemies mainly. Oh yeah, okay, these seem to be all enemies. Because, yeah, I mean, the story is in here. These are the enemies then that you draw. That's pretty cool. That means you don't have to, like, flip back and forth for the enemies, I suppose. That is very cool. I like that idea. That is a very, very good idea. And then here, let's just check. I will open that later, but... not quite. There seem to be not only enemies, but also the heroes in here. That means you don't you have a stat sheet then? Huh. That is interesting. Also, I didn't take a look at the stat sheet of this adventure. But let's see here. So here, human rogue. Because that's different. These are different numbers. These are level 3, level 3, level 4. I don't know. These are some heroes, it seems like. Interesting, I don't know. I have no idea how this works, but it looks pretty cool. And then let's take a look at least one pack here of these facts. What these actually do. Okay, these seem to be like things that happen, maybe items, things like that. It says like here shard 1, 2, 3, and then here secret passages covered, things that happen, cells open, royal jelly, maybe that is an item. Interesting. Okay, so this is like card and book based. Very cool. Actually, let me actually do it like it was. They were right in doing it this way. Very cool. And it's pretty nicely done because these like fit in here, right? And then here, I think there's a little bit more room than you need, but that is pretty cool. I like that. Okay, I think this will be most exciting for me to check out. I don't know if it's possible to really actually play this on the channel. I don't know. If it were, oh man, that would be an amazing series. Let me know if you would like to see something like that. So, GMless pack. Let's also put that one aside. So now we have the accessories left. Let me also put these books aside here. And then, very, very important, I will have another drink. So grab your beverage and let's go. Ah, that's good. Although it's quite warm at the moment, still it's good to have a nice cup of tea. Let's take a look at the power cards first, I would say. Because power cards are, well, these are like integral to the adventure, right? These tie in with the adventure, and then we get to the like optional stuff here on the left, like dice and stuff. Dice kits and mini game. Okay, don't look at that yet. Let's take a look here first. I need to focus a little bit. Okay, this is all just so exciting, you know? That's why I'm like really unfocused at the moment, but let's bring back the focus now. Power cards. Okay, very cool. Power cards. Components. 4 tuck boxes, 363 cards. With tuck boxes. That is nice. I hope the tuck boxes are a little bit sturdy, because then you can actually take it with you quite easily without this huge box. But let's see. Let's see, lots of stuff if I want to play this. I don't know if this fits in my Game Master bag, actually. Just too much stuff. But I don't need the GMless pack if I go places. Alright, so let's see here. Oh. Interesting. We have 4 tuck boxes. 3 regular ones and 1 huge one here. Alright, okay. Elementalist, Madwalker, Redeemer, Dragonblade. What is this? Are this the classes? No, what is that? I don't know. Well, I don't know anything about the adventure yet, but I will like have another video on it where I like show you the adventure a little bit more in detail. Oh, let me see if I can open this tuck box without breaking it. Tuck boxes are always a difficult thing, but I managed to open one of them. I don't think we need all of them because these are all like just power cards. So I guess they are all like similar in what they do, but I don't know what they do. I do know that Savage Worlds has cards like this as well. I never use them because, well, I usually play online at the moment. But for this, I would have to play in person, I think. Mad Walker. Okay, all the same back. Then let's see here. First level mutation. First level Erect Trail. What is this? I don't know what that is. And it doesn't say here. It probably will say in the books. 2 insanity points. Ah, that's kind of the idea with the Cthulhu stuff here, right? Yeah. Okay, I don't know what these all do. 5th level aberrations. These could be like, I mean, it says power cards. So these are probably like powers for the players then, I suppose. Interesting. Maybe let me open one more just to kind of understand it. Let me just open the elemental list one here. Oh, that one was easy to open, and this one has like 2 packs in here. And let's just open one of them at least. I don't need like to show off all of them, but at least 1 pack here. Let's see. Elementalist, yeah, all the same back. Yeah, that's fine. And then here, lightning wall. Okay, these are now probably spells or whatever. Casting time, range, components. Yeah. Okay, so these are like spells. So I guess like all these spells or powers or whatever you gain or learn during your adventure, I guess you get them like in card form. I'm getting the feeling you don't have a character sheet, but I think you have one. There should be one because I didn't see anything else that could that could do that. But yeah, you know what? I will look at all of that in detail. That will take me quite some time, and then we'll do a overview video to show you like what this RPG all does, because I think it looks very interesting thus far. All right, next up, dice kits and minigame. Let's see what that is. So there are like dice in there, but there can't be like five dice for 5 players in there, right? I mean, that would be a little bit crazy. But let's see, because I did look at the campaign page and I was about to back it, but I didn't then, because just I have so much RPG stuff. But I should have. I thought then, I should have backed it because the Gymnast pack. But now I was very happy that Dragori Games actually sent me a package here. All right, let's open this up. Dice kits and minigame. Small dice game. 7 dice, 16 minigame dice, 20 cards. Okay. I don't know. Let's. Oh, look at this. Really cool. And these look pretty good, actually. They're kind of hard to see on camera, I think. But look at these. These look cool. Like big numbers. It's like etched in here, right? And the one is like this symbol here. And there are lots of those. Look at the D20 one. That one is shiny. Look at this shiny D20 here. Kind of hard to see on camera. It's better to see in person. There's like some crystal stuff in there. Very, very cool. Wow. Nice. That's actually pretty impressive. Let's take a look at maybe one of the D6s. Yeah, look at those. Yeah, very cool. Oh, and here the tentacles. Nice. Okay, and is there anything under the insert? Even here I can take a look. Okay, so let's open this up. This doesn't have like this easy open thing, but I can do it just like that. Okay, so let's see what's in here. Jack of all trades. You deal 1 damage. Bless. I have no idea how this works. Do we have rules here? Here. Down here. Why at the bottom? There we go. So how many players do you play this with? Both players. It's for 2 players. Okay. So, both players pick 1 character from their roster. Okay, so everybody gets like a roster here, I guess. Do we see which belongs to which player? I don't know, but it has like a setup here. Very cool. Okay, nice. I will take a look at this. This is cool. So this is like a dice pool here. And also, it's a mini game. So you could probably use it for the adventure, right? You probably just... So this way, not everybody would have like dice. You would just put this in the middle. And say like whoever needs dice takes them, and then you take dice and you just use them. That's actually a pretty cool idea as well, because usually what I do is every player has their own set of dice, and I always take like enough sets with me for each player, but most players like have their own sets, then everybody has their own set and just uses that. But that's also a good idea. Just put dice in the middle and say, just grab whatever you need for whatever check you need to do. Nice. Let's do this at the end, because that is like optional. And here, okay, it is a map pack. Okay. So let's open this up here. That's a pretty big map pack. So, wow, that's a lot of maps here. So let's see. This is empty here. That's fine. So I can put that aside. And then here, okay, we can take a look at all the maps, but there's lots of stuff in here. All right, so let's just maybe open 1 or 2 maps a little bit. They have like a slight coating. I don't think these are waterproof. I don't think so. But they have a nice coating. They actually feel good. They feel... these actually feel really nice. Now I was stuttering. I don't know why. Very cool. Oh, yeah, this looks nice. And these are not huge. Like the other map is like huge, the world map. But this one is actually okay. There you go, right? It's like 4. It's still too large for the camera, but it almost fits. So... And this looks nice. Look at this. And are they double-sided? They are. So, one thing I'm wondering now is they don't have any label, do they? No, it just says like, says Dragori Games here in the bottom corner. There, right? But it doesn't have like a number or anything. So I don't quite know if you have like encounters. Wow, this looks really good here. And it feels nice as well. These are some nice maps, man. These are some really nice maps. but they don't have like a number. So I don't know if you have like, when you have an encounter in the city, do you need like to just pull out a map that fits? Or does it tell you, open map, blah, blah, blah? I don't know. I would have to take a look at that. But check this out. These look nice, man. These look really nice. Wow. Very cool. Yeah, let's take a look at them in detail, like when I do my overview video over the entire adventure. I'm looking forward to doing that video. It will be, I think, the first time I'm actually talking about an adventure in detail. Like, not like what happens, but like how everything works and stuff. So, looking forward to that. So let me put that. Oh, I will actually have to put it back in the envelope later on, because otherwise I don't know where to put it. So, yeah. Maybe I will find some case or something I can put this in. Some little bag. Last but not least, we do have the Emperor's Private Art Collection. I don't know, but I suppose this is like an art book, right? I don't think this has like any gameplay relevance. And it's interesting that there is an art book, because I don't think most people are not interested in art books anymore. So I think it's cool that they actually added something like this. So let's see here. Let's open this up and see. Yeah, this is just an art book, right? See here? Like, really nice art. It also says like who this is. This kind of says, it's hard to see here because it's like on the fold, but this is like Aboroth, the Dark Titan. We have Aldo Cotton Hair, the Third Eye Leader. And then here, the Sword Mage and Ariel. Yeah, she has a very cool design. Okay, so these are all characters, but I guess we also, yeah, these are probably enemies here. We also have enemies. Ancient Vampire. And then here, maybe we have some heroes again. There's like the Monk and Third Eye Leader. Again, Third Eye. Looking forward to seeing what that faction is. Here we have a Frost Giant Queen. I'm probably spoilering a little bit. But I mean, it's an art book. You look at that, not during the adventure, but like before, after, in between. Oh, we have locations as well. That's why it was not in portrait mode, but in landscape. Right? Because like here, there's like landscape clearly, and then I was wondering why it would start in portrait mode, but here are the landscape pictures. Yeah, very nice. This is really good artwork. This is really, really good artwork. Wonderful. Very nice. Yeah, I like this. So yeah, that pretty much concludes my unboxing of the Tanares All-In pledge for the Tanares RPG for 5e. So I'm really looking forward to checking that out in detail. I'll see when I can make some time. But I will take a look at this probably this week, like at night, in the evenings. I will just put this in the living room, and then in the evenings when I'm on the couch, I will just check out these books, and then I will show them to you like in a little bit more detail when I do my video about them. I think that's going to be quite interesting. Well, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm really happy that Dragori Games actually supplied me, or like provided me with this copy here, because I like to do more RPG content on my channel, but somehow I don't, because I know that like board games are like more interesting for most of you, and also I do just more board games in my free time, in my pastime, but I want to do more RPG content, so maybe I can start with here. So again, thank you for providing me with this copy, and also thank all of you for your continued support. I really appreciate that. I want to give like the massive shout out to my generous patrons, and the biggest thanks go out to Thagnar and Ryan Hall for supporting me at the highest tier. Thank you so much for that. That's very generous. You can support me in numerous ways. You can watch, like, and comment on my videos. You can subscribe to my channel if you would like to always stay up to date with like the newest content I release. That would be very cool. You can also support me on Patreon if you wish to do so. And you can join my Discord server to hang out with me and my amazing community. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the very next video. Take care, everyone. Stay safe and cheers.